much needed and much welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First down. Flush to his right. And his first look is incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And now another one thrown incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Out. It's 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
Two and now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Boyd there to make the grab. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Off the play fake, Mariota rolling to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Drake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 40.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Escaping the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a
23 yards on the play.
And the Seahawks first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running, it's Drake. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
To throw is Mariota. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenyon Drake there to make the grab. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And the kick is no good. How about that? He misses on the extra point, and the score holds at 8-6. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's got daylight. The 30, 20,
they ain't ready for us.
10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Falcons 8.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
That play is fucking gone.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
1st and 10.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Seahawks 12, Falcons 8.
Hell yeah. Niggas about to be in trouble. Niggas about to be in trouble. Yes, sir. Niggas about to be in trouble.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Give me that.
Slant pass to Boyd.
Oh my God. Is you fucking serious? Are you really fucking kidding me right now?
Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Is some bullshit like that? Thank you.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
See, I don't need no fucking corners. These corners is good enough for fucking me, man.
Bring it! And he will take this one
I need to
home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Man, that people just sound like a bunch of bitches because they can't call the same play over and over again. That's how you, this is where you determine the real Madden player from the bum. Niggas mad because they can't call the same play over and over again.
Next drive. And following the pick six and then decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense.
Oh, Chase Young.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Yes,
Chase Young brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
At the 25-yard line.
False start.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Then why the fuck am I finishing this game?
At the 44-yard line.
So y'all gonna make us play with the rule limit, but y'all is able to.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved
I gotta have it. Everybody gotta have it.
So that'll back
fuck
him up
that.
5.
You know, that nigga's bullshit. If we were gonna do that, I could have ran one play the whole game.
From the gun, it's Tua. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Tua now on first down. He'll give this one to Patrick. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The end result, 21 yards.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is in the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Boyd, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Two and a throw again. Throws left side. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
That's crazy.
16.
That is fucking crazy.
Boswell
So
set
y'all
to
gonna
kick
make us
off.
finish our game with it. But y'all gonna... That's some
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's some true bitch shit from what I'm hearing from this league right now.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Mariota now to throw on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on first down, Mariota forced out to his left. And this one's incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. Third down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Third and long here for Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Mariota. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the Seahawks' 19-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Seahawks.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end, fighting down past the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
First down, Mariota. Buying time to his left. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Throwing, Mariota. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Hollywood Marquise Brown, 38 yards. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devin White in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Play action. Now it's Tua. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Tua, a final shot before half. Floating one, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Now 2 are going to try and sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tua Tagovailoa with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Flushed out right. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Up from 17 yards out. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Another Texas start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Flush to his right, and incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota taking a shot for Samuel. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
45-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the Seahawks 24.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ezekiel Elliott. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons push further out in front. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Off the option, that's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
44. Seahawks.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey,
Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and the Falcons grab it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Falcons 51.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Off the play fake, Mariota. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown.
Christian Kirk, 51 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Seahawks 32.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets hung for the sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
The Falcons on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It has been a good game.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Steps away, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Dietrich Wise Jr. showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Down and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Mariota. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Mariota. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's now 4th down
and with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mariota now. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing, Mariota. Trying to improvise. He may try and run for this. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand. And they'll take that.
So
very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
On second down, Mariota again. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
4 yards.
Mariota from the gun on third down. And he's going to go down again. The sack by Robert Quinn.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Mariota to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but it's going to be second down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Dallas Goedert. Incomplete. Sets up fourth down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Falcons, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try...